I'm just sitting here with myself and I figured I'll just press record and see what comes up. Because, as I said before in previous videos, I talk out loud. Talking out loud gives me the clarity that I need. It's kind of like a part of myself that is experiencing life and feels a bit in the shadows, I guess, a bit suppressed emotionally, is able to verbalize and come up, and then I hear it with my own ears and I say, oh, okay, we can this is where to look. It shines a light on the things that I'm feeling, because I can kind of get into my head a lot. um, yeah, because I'm an analyzer, I'm a critical thinker. And we don't have enough of them. We don't have enough critical thinkers. We don't have enough people who challenge, the stigma, and people who, it starts from questioning everything within, questioning everything within. And then you start to kind of overanalyze rather, for myself, and ask critical questions outside of you that are reflected outside of you. But anyway, I love to be in this space where I can actually sit with myself. I've already been accompanied. I've had the chills. I've had answers coming through, which is really nice. So I just thought I would just press record and let's just see, because it might be something here with me unraveling my own self. It might be something that can be passed on to you and to help you in some sort of way. But I basically started by saying that I have nothing to say. I have nothing, me sitting here, just me in this quiet space with all of my, spirit family, all of my, spirit from the highest light, talking directly to God, love itself. And just explaining that I have nothing to say. I have no prayers. I have nothing to ask for. I just sit here in gratitude. I just sit here feeling grateful. But I don't have specific things to feel grateful for. Do you get what I mean? I mean, I have loads to feel grateful for, but I have nothing to point and say, this is happening right now that I am just so grateful for. It's nothing that my mind is focused on, which I haven't been in a place like this for forever. I've always had something to focus on, something to hyperfixate on, something to unravel, a problem to fix. That's the big one for me. I've always had something to fix and something to, bring to light, some type of challenge that I'm facing. And I don't, even though I'm facing challenges, I face challenges here and there, they don't feel like something I have to hyperfixate on. I'm in a place where, excuse me, um, I'm in a place where the peace and the silence has become more of a norm. The peace and the silence that once brought anxiety and fear to me, and I was still trying to unravel the peace and the silence, and I was trying to figure out what is the solution to the peace and the silence. What does the peace and the silence mean? Like, where does it come from? Why is it here? I stopped trying to figure it out, and I've become comfortable in the peace and silence. I've become comfortable in the boredom. I have become more of the observer, observing the boredom, observing the peace, the silence. And that's okay, you know? I'm sitting here and I was told to like face myself. So I start to unravel, like the feeling and the fact that like I've always been the person to unravel something, to plan something, to plot something, to be so hyper fixated. And the ways that I have been so disciplined for things that I probably didn't need to be that disciplined and regimented around, but not been disciplined in other ways, still finding the balance in how to live my life and have the little simple joys and not feel guilty for that, but to also make sure that I'm doing things that are for my highest good as well. Not tripping over my own feet with one foot being joy and pleasure and the other foot being growth and expansion. It's like finding that dance. It's finding the flow. It's knowing when to lead and when to follow. And I'm in a place where I've been leading for so long that I forgot how to follow. And I forgot how to flow and I forgot how to dance. I just started to teach and I started to lead rather than actually flowing and allowing myself, all of myself, to completely let go and surrender and learn from scratch and learn the flow and learn the dance and not be shameful and feel so guilty and hold that weight over my head for not getting the steps right, for tripping over my own feet, for stumbling, for falling, even when I got back up, you know? So I'm in a place where I'm finally, it's a massive part of me that has surrendered. I don't think my mind will ever surrender because I am a natural born leader. I'm meant to lead. So my mind, it naturally wants to take control, to be in the knowing, to have the clarity constantly. But the rest of me has surrendered, and the peace and the silence has joined me and it's met me. And with that peace and silence came hand in hand my intuition speaking louder to me and my spirit team being able to be closer to me, building closeness and connection and that intimate relationship with my family, my loved ones on the other side, you know? So I'm just sitting in this peace and this silence and feeling proud of where I am. But it's also that side of me that is still kind of, it's weeping. It's weeping, and it's weeping not from a place of feeling frustrated or feeling any type of lack in any way. It's weeping because I am still healing. I am still learning to be open. I'm still learning to process openly. I'm learning to live openly. I'm learning to be open and receive, and not just receive the things that are coming for me. I'm being open to receiving life. And I'm getting vision of my head of like me floating in midair and my timeline, my path, my life stringing through me. And it's just like, I'm finally accepting my life. I'm finally accepting where I am. I'm not in a place where I'm trying to build a life that I feel will make the most sense, will bring the most clarity. Building a life off of things, generations of being told, what is. Building this life that was kind of orchestrated and planted into my mind. I am now accepting where I am. And within the peace and silence, my needs are becoming fulfilled because I am no longer in a state of reaching and achieving and setting goals. And, I'm in a place where I'm right here, right now. My soul is right here, right now. My body and my mind and my heart is healing to finally be right here, right now, to finally surrender, to finally seek joy. The goal is joy. The goal is joy, and to feel at peace and to feel grateful for who I am and where I am, no matter what the challenge is that's here. Because the challenge actually doesn't exist. No challenge exists. So I'm right here, right now. Are you? Are you building a life? Are you co-creating a life? Are you allowing a life and a path and a timeline to pass through you openly? Or are you reaching and trying to achieve timelines that you feel will bring you more clarity? Are you sitting with yourself? Are you getting to know yourself? Are you uncovering yourself? So much so that you allow that peace and that silence in, you welcome it with open arms. You welcome God in with open arms and open heart. You welcome yourself. You introduce yourself to yourself. You know yourself. You love yourself. So much so that you are willing to be right here, right now, no matter what is happening in your life. You decide to be here with you and you're grateful for all of it. I love you so much. I feel you. I am you. Till the next